Ho, ho, ho. I hope everybody's having a lovely Christmas Eve. I was going to stream last night, but I was like, I don't feel like having to deal with the possible, because I don't know how litigious the copyright holders for the Friends IP is, because apparently that's like a Friends copyright is Christmas Eve. But also I was really busy. But anyway, I hope everybody is having a lovely evening. It's kind of nice that Christmas falls. It's nice that Christmas falls on a Monday for regular people. If you work retail or delivery companies like UPS, the post office, we're just dreading Tuesday. Like tomorrow, come 3 in the afternoon, everybody's just gonna be looking at their watches, being like, "All right, well, I have to be in bed in 6 hours," and yeah, the next day is gonna be a nightmare. But it's kind of fun to just enjoy it while you can. Oh, so let's get some birthday gifts for my character. Birthday gifts. Well, technically it is a birthday. It's just not my character's birthday. Somebody, that is one of the greatest things ever, is like, oh, I ran out of wrapping paper. Good thing. Birthday Jesus wrapping paper. Some people know some people know how to save it. Here we go. It's like, oh man, I ran out of Christmas themed wrapping paper. What am I gonna do? It's like, well, if you're creative. Alright, where's my browser window? Here we go. Boom. Just the giant words, happy birthday, Jesus. The best is somebody actually took, because they were like, happy birthday. Like, oops, that's all I had left. And they just wrote Jesus after the end of it. It's pretty great. Everybody ran with it though. Hey, you can't fault somebody for being creative, all right? But I don't know, man. I went shopping the other day, and it's nice, but I feel like everybody is in the same boat. It's like, because Christmas falls on a Monday, so everybody's shopping on the weekend because everybody waits to the last minute because we're all fucking assholes. But the worst is, like, we don't shop anymore. I mean, most people don't. Most people go in, they have an idea of what they want, and they try to, like, get in and get out. They're not trying to mess around. They're not trying to, does so-and-so like this? Do they like this? They pretty much have, like, okay, this is what's on their wish list. This is what I can afford. And then everybody else, you're getting gift cards. Hey, sorry, that's the way it goes. And it's unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. Like for the Secret Santas, at, like, companies and stuff, it's like usually they set a limit because not everybody can afford. Now, I would have liked to, because I always forget to do it, but like Reddit does a Secret Santa. I mean, you get paired up with, like, or somebody, your Secret Santa ends up being Bill Gates. I mean, you're getting something nice. And it's like, how do you compete with that? You don't. You can't. It sucks. It sucks so bad. But I mean, again, it's just the way it is. But honestly, like, some of the best Christmas gifts are ones that, like, for me, I wouldn't mind making stuff. Like, I want to get back into, like, my crafts and, like, being able to just make things and kind of take stuff and just add on to it. But it makes it a more personal, kind of a personal touch. But you know, there's nothing wrong with, hey, this person wants this, or it's something they're going to use every day. Like, something useful to someone is, to me, better than just stuff. And it could be something fairly inexpensive, but it's like, hey, this, you know, I thought of you when I got it. I think you could actually, you know, get a lot of use out of this. You know, it's a lot of the times that's more meaningful to me. But anyway, oh boy, how did I fix my frame rate last time? All right, let's see. Let's just try it. Better? Well, it's still 20 frames per second. Look at that. Smooth. It's so bad. I had it fixed last time. I guess once we get out of this city, we should be fine. Alright, screw it. I need some more things. So, some more runes. We'll do a quick heroic. Why not? I've been burning through these things left and right doing mythics, so need to recoup some of my my loss. I don't know, man. You cross the street and you're not in a crosswalk. I mean, a human being versus a car. The car is where it's supposed to be. The human being is not. And I have a cousin who he has a very, not unique, but a very strong opinion about how, wow, none of the damage wanted to go. Cool. But he has his stance on urban design, city planning is like, everything needs to be walkable. Everything needs to be, you know, high density residential stuff, and God, still 30 frames a second. Jesus. Might have to restart WoW. Do it after this. But it's like, not every city has the infrastructure, number one. Number two, some places can't. Like, the cost is just insurmountable. And unfortunately, we've kind of, because like I watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit the other day, and I forgot, like, the plot to that movie is like Judge Doom is just trying to build a highway. Like, that's his evil, diabolical plan. But it's kind of funny because LA has a pretty robust, like, public transportation system, and fucking nobody uses it. Aside from buses, but like, they have a subway, nobody's on it. It's like, okay, so they'll just surround themselves with highways and overpasses. Yeah, you take care of that. I'm not doing it. But like in these shopping centers, and it's like, normally they're like ghost towns. Like, you could go shopping at like a mall or something, especially here, like where I live. It's a nice, fairly new-ish mall. It's maybe 7, 8 years old, maybe, if that. But everybody's shopping online and going to the store just to pick shit up. Like, they're not hanging around there anymore, for the most part. Fine, I'll do the cage. Later. Because it's like, I remember going to church, right? And, you know, I was raised Catholic, and you kind of get, you know, in that kind of a setting, and it's with everything, right? You kind of get used to a certain group of people, you know, familiar faces and stuff, and then, like, come Christmas, which is a very important holiday, Easter, a very important religious holiday, suddenly it's all these, like, new people, and it's like, who the fuck are you? Why are you in my church? It's like, Did you learn nothing in the rest of the year that you were here at this church? You're supposed to welcome them and like, but like it's like, ugh, why are you here? It's like, you fair weather Christians. It's like, oh, you don't show up the rest of the year like I do, and you're in my seat, and it's like, oh my god. I've seen it. I've seen people get into altercations on Christmas at midnight mass because someone is sitting in quote unquote their seat. It's like, bitch, this ain't a movie. This ain't a concert. You're not assigned a seat. You can sit wherever the fuck you want. Church is hilarious because like looking on it back on it now, it's like as a kid it's boring as shit. It's very ritualistic or whatever. But like now it would be funny to just watch the people and just kind of just take in as an experience. But like the people who sit in the front row because they want to be like, notice me, Jesus, I'm here. I'm right up front worshiping you. Like I'm the most saved. It's like, oh my god. You're not gonna get his autograph. But it's the same when like you go to like shopping and stuff. Oh hey, why did what is happening? Where did you come from? It's crazy how primitive we still are when it comes to that kind of stuff, because it's like, oh, you're taking up my resources. It's like, dude, there's plenty of bullshit at Target for you to buy. It's not going anywhere. Which is why Black Friday like is so lackluster now. It's because people are, I think, wise to the scam, number one. Number two, people don't have any money. And three, I think people are tired of like the death toll like being in the hundreds on Black Friday, because you literally just celebrated a holiday where you're thankful for what you have, and then the very next day you are stabbing people because you wanted that DVD player that was half off. And it's like, you got a long way to go. But nothing beats like the people who are like Sims for billionaires. They're like, no, capitalism works. It's like, does it? It ain't working for you, dog. Like, it's working for like the top 0.1% of the population. Everybody else is suffering because of it. Oh, hey, I got my hat. Yay. Oh man, so I was in Target the other day, and I was talking to somebody about it. I said, people, because I haven't worked retail in a long time, but I remember having to have like, easy listening kind of music and stuff. And, when Christmas time rolls around, you have either the store has a set playlist or they have a corporate like Spotify channel or whatever it is. Who knows? I'm just talking about it out of my ass. I don't know how it goes. Most of the time, like people just put on the radio and just play whatever's there. But Target had the Mariah Carey song on loop. Now I know why, because I've seen memes about it where like retail employees are like living in this. It's almost like a Truman Show type thing where you've lost all sense of agency, and it's like something out of the Matrix. It's like this, it's this system that just strips you of your humanity, and it's just like, you're gonna enjoy the Mariah Carey song, and it's gonna be on repeat, so you can enjoy it the entire season, starting the day after Halloween. It's Christmas is here, and meanwhile, I'm just imagining her, like, just constantly checking her financial records, like, every day, being like, ooh, today was a little light. What's happening? Was a doctor's office closed or something? Because my check's a little light for today. They weren't listening as hard. And I like how Mariah Carey's become, like, a holiday institution. because I was saying somebody else, I was like, whatever happened to the other Christmas music? Why is it just her song that has become like the anthem? And yeah, I don't know. It's not an awful song. The problem is that it's now an earworm, so it starts to play, and people, I think it's almost like you're being activated like a sleeper agent, like something awakens within you and you're just like ready to kill someone. I think it's just subliminal at this point. Like it just activates certain parts of our cortex, and it's just like, you will be aggressive in this store. You are going to elbow that old lady out of the way because she's talking on her phone. You are going to do it because it's Christmas and it's all about you. But it was just, it's just, and I mean, I'm just as bad as everybody else. You know, I waited till the last minute to shop, and the stores that I did go to, good God. Wait, why is my durability so low? What the hell happened to me? Why is his name Stink Breath? You'll find out. Because of that right there. Why is it the people who have the worst breath always want to like tell you secrets? Like why do they always want to be whispering and saying a lot of H words, and like it's like, yeah man, cool. Can you maybe like talk in another direction, or yeah, we'll skip after these two. Relax, dude. Should watch some old Christmas like toy card commercials and stuff, because those are some of the greatest things. Man, how, I mean, I was watching something earlier and it was like the toy companies are struggling, so it's annoying that Hollywood has become this factory and everything's a process where it's, you know, everything's analyzed and micromanaged to the point where it's like Transformers. Really? You made a movie franchise based on goddamn toys, where the cartoon in the 80s was just a marketing device to sell the toys. That's all it is. Paw Patrol is the same fucking way too. Because they have all the cool stuff. They have the vehicles. They have the buildings. They have the accessories and stuff. And it's like, and everything's you know, basically priced, you know, accordingly, where it's like, well, you know, this is going to be $50 and this is, you know, yada yada yada, because it's like the kid really wants, you know, the figures or the new car that comes out, or it's something from the movie or whatever, and it's like that's where they make their money, is from the merchandise. Meanwhile, the toy companies are like, people aren't buying toys. It's like, well, no shit, man. You got tablets and internet and stuff. It's like virtual entertainment is much more. It's much easier to consume than toys, which is dangerous, because it's like kids aren't as creative anymore. Like schools aren't doing music as much. you know, the art classes, everything's being scaled back. So it's like, is it math? Is it reading? Does it help the workplace? No. Well, why do we need it? Cut it. Get rid of it. Because I remember playing with toys and like everything was like my imagination, you know, and I look at kids now and it's like they just watch shit. that's what I do as an adult. But they're kids. They should be playing with toys and kind of, you know, making up their own little adventures and using their imagination to kind of make their toys kind of come to life and do things in their mind where it's freeform and it's all, you know, you have a lot of control and autonomy and stuff. When you're just watching things, it's just kind of forced on you. Like you just have to just experience it, and it's not the same. Not like somebody that made a post and it was like, how about the from the Rudolph movie, and it was like, how about that one toy from the Land of Misfit Toys that was the squirt gun, but it squirts like grape jelly? And it's like, how is that his fault? He wasn't a misfit toy. He was a squirt gun. Maybe don't put jelly in it. Like, what the fuck? Oh, come on, Big Bubble, get the fuck out of here. I like how people won't stop spreading that. And Jesus, we are carrying these other two people. Holy shit, look at me and the shaman. Doing all the fucking work. It's weird because like this you know, the matriarch, she takes off, right? We don't actually kill her, but I don't think she shows up again. So it's like you have these open-ended scenarios where it's they dip out, they don't die, we don't kill them, so we don't have a corpse to turn in. So it's like Blizzard could always just bring them back, which is, and I swear, like, any show or movie or anybody who does the and then he woke up, it was all a dream, it's like that kind of shit is such a cop-out. Oh yeah, I forgot I live in Florida, so people are just setting off fireworks. Why not? Because you can, because you have, because everybody went to fucking Sky King on July 4th and spent $400 and got $800 worth of fireworks. So they're like, ah, gotta use them somehow. Birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas, you know. All right, let's see how it runs now. It better be better. I'm gonna be so mad. (2004 to 2023). How? That's crazy. This game has been around for 19 years. And it's... I remember when it first came out and it was like, it was an experience. And it's changed a lot, but I think for the better. Like, not everybody has 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours a day to play and, you know, try to complete every single thing that's in the game. That just doesn't, it's, you know, it's not viable. Because what's crazy is it's been almost 20 years. The people who were playing who were my age are now parents and even grandparents, and so, you know, they're retired. Come on, really? Fucking Florida, man. All right, which I really need gloves. I need gloves really so badly. What did I get for my satchel here. How many did I get? 2. Okay. Well, since I'm here, I might as well repair.
I have many, many wares.
There we go. It's free real estate. I really need to get back to writing my script because I have an idea for a video essay about Adult Swim where I remember as a, I think I was a freshman in high school when Adult Swim came on, and that was around the time where I was able to stay up a little bit later and kind of watch different, more channels and stuff. Because Cartoon Network they were on fire in the late 90s. Cartoon Network in the afternoons had some of the best, they had the best lineup for shows. Dragon Ball Z, Gundam Wing, all kinds of stuff. But then Adult Swim, I was able to stay up late enough to watch Adult Swim, and it was wild. The types of shows, the kind of attitude they had about it, because they were like, I think they were trying to remind people, just because we're on Cartoon Network, no, this ain't Cartoon Network, man. You're gonna have fun while you're here. This is for the big kids, who, staying up late, smoking weed, doing college homework, working, shit jobs, coming home after closing, and just hanging out. I gotta say, Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, is one of the greatest shows because it's funny because they take like Hanna-Barbera cartoons. They make Fred Flintstone a mob boss. He's like Tony Soprano, and just shit like that. Coughing is totally unrelated to what I just did. Because I remember watching the Birdman cartoon, and he was a terrible hero, terrible. And all right, let me try one more thing, trying to fix my frame rate. So I really don't want to play with it when it looks like that. Fingers crossed. If it's not higher than 20, I don't know what I'll do. Probably just play something else. I mean, it's around 30. It's not the worst. Screw it. We've got for Waycrest. I don't know if it's being picked up on my mic. I hope not. But and it's that annoying, just kind of off in the distance, just a pop. And it's like, and it's not going off rapid fire, so you can't like get used to it. It's just like you kind of it goes away for a while, and you kind of settle into what you're doing, and all of a sudden it's startling. It's like, ugh. It's one of those uncomfortable situations where it's just not letting you relax. All right, well, Waycrest is out because I can't be doing 15s yet. We have a 12. What do we got for 12s? Wait, where were you? And where were you? Where were these guys? I know Waycrest like the back of my hand, so we'll just do that. Come on, man. I'm fine. Oh, not good enough for you? Did he decline me? Ooh, he did. All right, whatever, man. Maybe he might have somebody lined up. Who knows? I'm not gonna take it personally. Everybody's free to do whatever they want. Just reminds me of those guys who will match with a girl like on a dating app, and then for whatever reason, because it happens, right? She ghosts him. You know, she becomes interested in somebody else. She maybe meets somebody. Who knows? Maybe she just doesn't like talking to the guy because he's just conversing, like he's not trying to initiate any kind, or he's not asking the right questions. It's very surface level, or it's, what are you doing? Nothing. What about you? It's like, it's not a conversation. Like, you're not giving me anything to work with. Wait, what are we doing? Waycrest. All right. I like that when you get close to that portal, you can just hear the organ noodling on the background. I love doing Battle for Azeroth stuff because I still have my gift of N'Zoth. It's still there. Where is it? You are special in the eyes of N'Zoth. He sees all. That was a cool thing because you could either keep that, so it's a permanent. Whenever you come into this kind of content, you always, where is it? You always have it, and you can't get rid of it. You can right-click it, but it doesn't go away. The only way to get rid of it was to talk to a random NPC, and they would like cure you of the gift. But it was like, do you or don't you, right? Because it's like he's a bad guy. He's the villain of this content at the time. So it was like, you know, we don't want him seeing through us and blah blah blah. It's, you know, reject his gift and blah 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 blah. It's like, nah, I kind of want to keep it. It's kind of cool. Because that was one of my, what is that Dr. Seuss book? Dr. Seuss book. Star Belly. Yes. Is it Sneeches? Yes. Yes. It was a cool story because, all right, so it's this creature, right? Let's see if I can show it real quick before we start. I'm already there, so they can come to me. They can pay tribute to me. So you have these creatures, right? it's these. So it's the Sneeches, and some have stars on their bellies and some don't. Well, the entire society is like the ones with, you can see like the ones with stars think they're special because they have a star. So a guy comes to town, and he's a huckster, and he has a machine that will put a star in your belly. And so the ones without paid to have stars put on, so they blended in. They became like the ones who had them. Well, having a star no longer meant anything, so the ones with stars talked to him and they wanted to remove theirs because they wanted to be different. And it eventually got to, there was an illustration in the book near the end of the story. It was basically a never-ending cycle where they would get stars, it was basically like and it looked like an infinity, or it was like a loop of some kind going from one machine to the next, because there we go. I couldn't see it through his stupid mount. And he's just counting his money. I'm like, Dr. Seuss, I mean, yeah. And again, I keep asking every time we talk about a controversial artist, do you separate the art from the artist? Is that possible? Can their art just be viewed on its own? Like, even, and again, people make that argument. It's like, okay, well, what about Hitler? And it's like, what about him? If it's art that was made for the sake of making art, what the hell are you doing, bro? You having fun? What is he doing? It's like Scooby-Doo just watching him run across the hallway.
As you command, mistress.
I actually like this place. It's pretty cool. You got, hopefully they do what they're supposed to, because good lord, this week sucks. So these like ghost things show up every now and then just start casting. That's gonna make us do like half damage and half healing and shit.
4, 3.
There are people who should be able to handle them, who don't. They just ignore them, and it's like, dude, hey, help! And then suddenly it's just like, great, you're just not gonna do your job. Very lovely. Because it's true, right? So who decides what's special or unique about some, it's up to us. So it's like the people who have, like, and it's kind of like, kind of a direct metaphor to like the haves and the have-nots. It's like those who have think, they immediately put it on themselves, like, I'm special because I have this, like, therefore I'm better. And it can be kind of rough. Wow, that is shitty. Spawning in there like that. Thank you, finally. He fucking woke up. Because I'll never understand why people worship celebrities. I will never... I don't get it. Like, maybe it's because I have a chip on my shoulder, because I hate people who... for the virtue of just getting attention, just immediately kind of, I don't know, it's a self-fulfilling, I guess, kind of existence, where it's like, we tell you you're special because you are an actor or something. So it's like, yes, you get like a certain, like, fame brings its own kind of, it is its own reward in a sense. But then people have to remember, it's like, yeah, but like, you're seeing a kind of an artificial representation of that person. Jesus, we beat his ass. We beat the corruption right out of him. Nice. I just think it's crazy that, like, some celebrities, the lengths they have to go through. Like, fucking Lana Del Rey wears the same outfit every single time she goes out, so that the paparazzi can't sell her photos as, like, unique encounters. That's hilarious. But also kind of sucks, because she has to look identical every single time she goes out. She probably has, it's one of those, like, cartoon closets where she opens the door and it's, like, 20 of the same outfit just hanging up. Oh shit. Yeah, come on, you gotta beat his ass faster than that. Some people, they do not want to stop damaging the boss, and it's like, that don't work. You can't burn her through it because she takes like no damage. It's forced on us. It's like, no, you gotta beat your teammate's ass and kind of wake them up a little bit. Like that bit on Airplane where they get in line to just slap that lady across the face, like, get a hold of yourself. Like, it gets more and more exaggerated as the line, like, you know, pans across the line, and like as you get, it's just like people putting on brass knuckles and shit. Like holding the bat, like, yeah, I can't wait to beat this lady's ass for her benefit, you know, it's for her own good. Jesus, that's like a terrible soundbite. You know, beat this lady's ass for her own good. Go. Why would you do that? He killed that. So he put Blessing of Protection on me. Yeah, damn it! I couldn't click it off. Where is it? Where is it? No! Shit! It kept bouncing on my buff bar. I was thinking it would wear out faster than that. It lasted forever. Yeah, this is not good. Oh boy. Oh shit.
3.
Oh god. Oh god. Nope. Yeah, that wasn't good. Yeah, thorns were kicking everybody's ass. But that Blessing of Protection was all over the place. So when I have that on, enemies won't fuck with me because I'm immune to physical damage. So they were like trying to murder everybody else. Oh, good god. This team is pretty ballsy, gotta say.
3, 2, 1.
So, yeah, so I would have had to try and get rid of it. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that.
Three, two, one.
I think it's hilarious that Andre 3000 decided to make a flute album. So I think he put the rumor out like he was working on something, and I think because it got leaked or you know, whatever, the rumor mill just carried it away, and people were like, oh, new Outcast? And he's like, nah man, I actually do you one better. How about some flutes? They were like, wait, what? Where's this coming from?
Three, two, one.
Oh god, that was close. Need some fire. I'm sorry, what is happening?
2, 1.
Really? The lightning just came down and struck him. I didn't even try to do that. I mean, it's not too many souls, so it's whatever. It did it again! I swear to God, if it does it again.
Three, 2, 1.
God said, fuck this one guy in particular. I actually know somebody that's been struck by lightning. And it's a kind of a weird thing with our bodies and like our brains, because there's a lot of, we have that, you know, we have a electrical current running through us. It's, you know, uses electrical signals for our nervous system and stuff. And it's kind of a weird thing to have that much electricity passing through your body and being conducted. There we go. Hold the other group too. Good.
3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Kill him. Kill it. There we go. Poof. Once we're out of combat, they just fuck off. God, this demon hunter. Jesus Christ. Look at me way down here. It's so hard to hold threat when I do jack shit for damage. That's what I'm staying in just battle stance. Nice. So the idea with that is, like, now we have like 30 seconds before they pop up again, so we should be able to kill him. Oh my god, yeah. Look at this shit. He's just turning into a puddle of goo. I will not stop watching. Like, I'll go back to it every now and then, because, like, I don't like reality TV. I think it's garbage. But Kitchen Nightmares was one of the best shows. No, why did you do that? Why are you popping Blessing of Protection on me, man? Stop it. I think he's targeting the wrong person.
Three, 2, 1.
Oh, come on. forget what happens if the servants get to him. I think he heals because he eats them, which would make sense, right? Man, I wonder how many people got pizza parties instead of raises this year. How fucking depressing is that shit? Like, working really, really hard, and like the holidays come up, and you know, traditionally, you know, people would get, you know, employers would give out monetary bonuses. Like you would, you know, based on the productivity, based on profitability of the company. You know, it was kind of a way to, you know, kind of remember everybody, and usually it was pretty sizable, especially if you're working for a successful company. Like, you kind of like that dude from behind the tree that's like you it's something that you're really not expecting. You know, it's a nice gesture from your employer where you kind of like, you know, yeah, you know, I'll take it's free money essentially, right? Man, God, they cut it close with their CC so bad. It makes me nervous. You hear the organ over the other music. It sounds like there's just like a couple of cats walking across the organ keys.
Three, two, one.
I think the funniest thing to me is people who claim the moon landing was faked. They're like, there's no wind in space. It's like, well, no, they propped the flag up to make it look like it was waving. It's only moving because of them bumping into the pole, or there was like a little bit of, you know, vibration or something when they stopped fucking with it so they could set it up for the picture. And, you know, it's still kind of just, you know, resonating. They're like, see, no, there's wind. It's wind. It's like they faked it. It was on a set. And it was like, dude, it was probably more expensive to fake it than to just go to the moon. Plus, you mobilized, like, they seem to forget, like, we were basically just shooting things into space and kind of winging it as we went. Like, it was just unmanned things. It was just to get it to orbit the Earth, you know, like with Sputnik and everything else. And then we were like, all right, let's send up some animals. And the natural progression was like, all right, let's get fucking test pilots and people who are like adrenaline junkies and crazy dudes who are like willing to just strap themselves to the top of a rocket and shoot through the top of the sky for science. You don't think that was possible? That, you know, the infrastructure and the industrial might of the United States post World War II wasn't great enough to get us to the moon faster? That's why we're still using chemical rockets. It's because it was quick and easy. We already had the technology, so we were just trying to get up there first. We didn't give a fuck. It's just like, we just need to claim the title, and then, you know, who cares?
Three, two, one.
Oh god, what is happening?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, this isn't gonna be good. Yeah. Great. Ugh. Good stuff. I mean, we still got plenty of time, but what is happening? What? What was that?
Three, two, one.
I don't even want to know what's going on down there. Oh no, looking at those health bars. Oh shit. Oh shit, 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 shit.
Three, two, one.
I mean, nice recovery. We're doing it. Come on, Demon Hunter. What are you doing? Get down here, man. Come on. Really, bro? He's like our highest damage. What the fuck is he doing? Had me scared, man. Nice. As soon as we started. And he got the cast off. Dude. Just what the fuck? Look, he's inside the little prison. Oh.
Three, two, one.
God, I hate that. When we don't time it right, she's able to just play her stupid song. Do her organ recital. Oh god, I gotta find that after we're done with this. So there's a classic, it's a video, I don't know what platform it kind of showed up on, but
Three, two,
my man,
one.
how did you even manage to do that? But the really awful, like, kids, like, holiday concert or whatever that they did at some school. It's like, it's funny because it's so bad, not because, like, you know, you're not laughing at them. It's because it's just so bad. Dude, die already. And now we're all doing half damage. So it's instead of a gingerbread house, we made a we used like a cream cheese like cube and then covered it in like, dude,
3,
what
2, 1.
the fuck are you doing? Why is he doing that? Just trolling.
Three, two, one.
Nice. Lame. I mean, it's an upgrade, but still. Lame. Oh. Yeah, we made it. We didn't fail it. Hello, portal? Portal. Please. Please, portal. I want your goofy hat. Give us a portal, dude. Oh my god. Guess just zoning out, because... I mean, it's been around forever. The conductor is the best part because he's just pointing at the same site the entire time. Oh man. Oh god, there was a new one too, because so it must have been one of the first chair's moms, and she's trying to sell it, and she's on camera, and she's like bobbing her head along, and it's like no. You can laugh with the rest of us. It's okay. Oh god, I didn't realize how much of a rabbit hole this was. Oh, actually, you want to talk about rabbit hole? Mega church. Yes. Okay, so this has to be the one. Yeah. Okay. This is insanity. So is that actually? It's just, I don't know. I find it hilarious. Alright, so There we go. A little bit bigger. All right, so it says when you're new to new to Texas and you didn't realize how hard Texas megachurches go at Christmas time, this is ridiculous. The drummers just going up and down is probably the funniest part to me. I don't know why. The entire production, though. I mean, when you're raking in, because it's treated as this, it is spectacle and production, and it's using Christianity as just kind of the jumping off point. This is the real reason these things exist, is to just enthrall you so that you just keep bringing money. Just keep going. It's like, honey, that Christmas is the most epic. We've got to go back. We got to go back. And it's like, maybe that's not the reason for the season. I'm just saying. Not this. It's not about pyrotechnics, and they probably practiced the entire year for the choreography, and then they can you imagine what like the singing tryouts are like for this? You're gonna get some pretty good talented people to show up for a church. It's just meant to spread the gospel and bring in, bring people, spread the word, teach them that, the message of Christianity, bring them into salvation and into the faith. You can do that without that. You don't need whatever that was. I don't even know what song was playing. Like, you can't tell. It's just this big production number. It looks like Cirque du Soleil. It looks like a Vegas show. This isn't... What is it? Prestonwood Baptist Church. Christmas 2023. Images. Oh, man. Yeah. It's a big Baptist church. It looks like this picture right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Literally. Even God's jaw would hit the floor. He'd be like, oh, wow. Maybe they went a little overboard. Look at this church. Look. This is... I mean, it looks... honestly, if I do it like this... trying to make it so that I don't know. I want to be... Let's see if I can make it. I'm trying to put myself in one of these screens. This picture is so massive. Ooh, that was fancy. It's just me here. Welcome everyone to Prestonwood Baptist Church, Christmas 2023. This is ridiculous, man. Oh man. But yeah, this looks like a game show set. This looks like Deal or No Deal. Like, I mean, oddly it fits, right? But still, like, that's insane. That is insane. And it's huge. It's just this gaudy, it's a mega church. They're all like that. They're all just these insanely huge establishments. Joel Osteen, I love that he caught so much shit because his was closed during Was it Katrina? No, what was that hurricane? Steam Church hurricane. Hurricane. Oh, Harvey victims. Yeah. All right. So Joel Osteen defends not opening Lakewood Church. Why did America's biggest megachurch take so long? Yeah, he was like, I don't want those filthy people in my church, and he looked like a giant piece of crap. And people were like, Joel, what's going on, man? You're a Christian and you have this massive facility that could comfortably accommodate thousands of people comfortably, and it was dry. It was shelter from the weather, and people were they had nothing, and he looked like he knew, he had to know, that was like, oof. Yeah, all right, yeah, maybe I should, do the right thing, which isn't, but I'm gonna have to pay to have it cleaned because they're smelly, and they're not. It was like everybody's like doing this collectively. We as a society were like, Joel, you're a piece of shit, but can you be a bigger piece of shit? And finally he was just like, please come, Texans, come to my church. And they're like, motherfucker, it's been 3 fucking days. I'm soaked. I'm cold. Not cold because it was middle of summer, but it's just, I'm not comfortable. I'm not clean. I don't feel human because I'm stuck out in the elements because just, whatever. I'm not even going to talk about Texas's emergency responses. That was garbage too. I love that their power grid went down during a fucking ice storm. Ted Cruz fled to Mexico, or he tried. He was like, man, fuck these people, I'm out. And it was like, you're an elected official, bro. You might want to stick it out with your constituents and not use the system to your own personal benefit. Hypocrisy is so funny when it's so blatant, and then they can't. They won't own it. They can't own it because it makes them look like shit to acknowledge. Yeah, you know what? I was putting my family's comfort and our plans for vacation before my responsibility as an elected official because I was caught up in my own self-interest. I apologize. I made it was addressed, and reflecting now, I realize I made a mistake. I should have put it. Now people will continue to push him on it, and that's kind of fucked up. If he same thing with Trump. If Trump would have come clean about a lot of shit before it came out, and then not doubling down and trying to blame other people or whatever whatever manipulation or misdirection that he could use, instead of just doing that and just owning it as a person, he would be. That's the sign of a good person. If you can admit, hey, look, I was selfish, I was greedy. I understand that now. I am going to work on it and make some efforts. Don't make it continue to be a thing. But if it's just voter fraud, this and the system isn't fair to him, that, or whatever the case may be, it's like, oh, here we go. Baby boy at it again. Let's do a Talbazar, because that was, at least we'll be out in the open. We can just handle it, because those ads suck. God, there's no good ones. None that I can do. You know, let's switch it up. Take a break from my warrior. Who should we play? Who's it gonna be? I like that I fixed my rogue. I was talking to a friend of mine. They don't play the game. They don't really give a shit. But I was talking about how, you know, my rogue is one of my better geared characters. I have a fair amount of experience as rogue. You know, many years, lots of hours, and yet my damage output was fucking trash. I'm like, what is happening? It can't be me. I'm not the problem here. It must be something going on, motherfucker. My talent setup was garbage. So I had Ghostly Strike. I rarely used it, and it's a 1.5 minute cooldown. It's just, and it, you know, it's a lot to worry about. And then I was just like, oh, I'll just do Dispatch because it's, you know, deals 6% increased damage, which is whatever. But it gives itself a buff for 8 seconds, so it's like you do another one, you know, with full combo points, great, fine. But motherfucker, I have 7 combo points because I have Deeper Stratagem and then Devious Stratagems. 7 fucking combo points. Traditionally, it's been 5 for years and years and years and years. And then finally they came out. I was like, oh, we add 2 more. I was like, holy shit, 7? So I switched it from this and this to this. So I got Fan the Hammer. So when my Sinister, you know, when Sinister strikes an additional time, you build those little stacks of opportunity, you get extra shots on your pistol shot. Cool. And then I went for Greenskin's Whiskers because it's, you know, it's just nice to. I love how a rogue is traditionally, you know, knives and daggers and stealthy. You know, they just were like, why don't you just use a gun? Why don't you just shoot the motherfucker? So it's like, I'll be like slashing at him, and eventually I'll just kind of pull out a pistol. I'm just take aim and just shoot him. Stop resisting. But I figured, you know, I'll do this because with all those extra shots, and then they kind of go off of this. So they deal 10% increased damage because of heavy hitter. And I'm like, that sounds like a good combination. So I switched him. But my damage basically doubled. And in my mind, I'm just like, see, I wasn't the problem after all. See, I fixed the problem. The problem was the talents that I chose, you know, but it wasn't really my fault. It's the talents for being the way they are, you know? All right, we need a belt and pants. Where are we going? It really doesn't matter what the stats are either. There's some here, right? And a belt. Wait, belt is Deos, so that's Murozon's Rise, and then so, oh man, so these two come from the 2 different dungeons. That sucks. Of course they would do that. All right, pants and belt. All right. That's got versatility on it. Yeah, we should do a Taldazar. Let's do a 7. What am I at? Oh, I've done an 8 before. Yeah, I could do an 8. Later, dog. But I figured, you know, having passive abilities is better than having an active ability because it's like less to worry about. Speaking of less to worry about, Who remembers why were commercials so fucking bizarre in like the late 90s? Now it's like they're trying to be weird and funny and quirky. It just comes off desperate. But cowboy. Oh. Wait, no, that's not what I want to. Bender and Bender. So it was this law firm.
Watch it.
Okay, so this is. Wow. I cannot believe we're going down this rabbit hole. I mean, I can because I love this kind of shit. All right.
Anthony, nice guy, funny guy, but no one was surprised when he got hurt. Anthony lives in Alaska. We don't have an office anywhere near Alaska.
Wait, how did this start?
Watch Anthony, nice guy, funny guy, but no one was surprised when he got hurt.
Why was nobody surprised when he got hurt? Is he accident prone? Is he just kind of a clumsy idiot? Or it's like, what kind of setup is that?
Anthony lives in Alaska. We don't have an office anywhere near Alaska. But we made the promise.
We'll deal with the government. You have enough to worry about.
So we...
I will never understand it. Oh, wait.
We sent one of our advocates to Alaska to win his Social Security.
Why is everybody in this law firm wear a cowboy hat? He's in New York. He's wearing it. And it's so quick, and it's never addressed.
You have enough to worry about.
It's never
We
addressed.
sent one of our advocates to Alaska to win his Social Security disability case. No matter where you are, call us when you need your Social Security disability benefits. 1-800-66-BINDER.
Are they still around? Bender and Bender Law Firm. Bender and Bender Law Firm in Tampa. What? Wait, is it really here? What am I looking at? The hell is this? Where is it? This looks like a school. What am I looking at? Drop off and pick up. Yeah, this is a school. This is not what we're looking for here. But is this Bender and this must be a Bender and Bender school. Is the name of the school. Okay. Like, oh wait, they're in Tampa? Oh, wait. What's going on here? I called and they never called back. I called them back and they said they couldn't help when multiple other lawyers were able to. So much for being the best Social Security lawyers. Guess I didn't meet their criteria. Only worried about making money, not helping people in need. Half a star, not even... I wish you would have explained unable to give less than 1 star. Because people were like, wait, you said half a star. You gave him a star. Oh, I don't want to look for her. But it's Bender and Bender. See all questions. Yeah, it's about the law firm, but it's showing a school. I feel like I'm having a fever dream. What are we looking at? And there's no signage. Like, what even is this? I'm just knocking on the door. Hello? Who's here? Unless it is a law firm, because no, this is absolutely a school. I was gonna say they do deal with Social Security and like disability benefits and stuff, but
No matter where you are.
But him just... I don't even want to... What was that video? What was that thumbnail? But, like... There was another commercial too where I think because that one is so bizarre, people were like, wait, what did I just watch? And it was like it became like a gimmick. But good God. Good stuff though. But that's what I mean, like that kind of shit. He shows up in like 2 seconds of the commercial with the cowboy hat on, and then it's just enough to, I guess, make you be like, wait, what was that? And then it's never addressed. It's like an aside. It's just an aside. Gotta keep them on their toes. That's how you get clients. Is you hit them with a weird visual and then make them think they're going crazy. And just be like, yeah, I'll take your case. I can help you get some Social Security disability benefits, you know, whatever you need. Man, I still haven't done these two, but I don't care because I don't think they have anything for me. Run of the Tides, what do we got? What do we got? Anything good? I mean, there's a belt that sucks. And yeah, garbage. It would just be for the rating. I don't care. Unless it's my key, I'm not going to worry about. What is my key? Dark Heart. Nah. Let's see if this guy will take me to his 8. What if Spirit Airlines and Spirit Halloween were owned by the same company? It would make so much sense. It would be like, yeah, that tracks. Yeah, I can totally believe that. Same kind of operation. Like Spirit Airlines, they, you know, their business. Somebody showed me a video of somebody talking about their business model, and it is interesting, but it's also very clever. But it's not even just their marketing or their business model, it's the pilots. Those guys are out of their goddamn minds. They don't care about being grounded for weather. They don't care about not finding a gate. Like, they don't care that they're missing luggage or whatever. They're like, yo man, I want to fly. Like, they just want to just do whatever, like whatever they feel like. They're just renegades. But I don't know how comfortable I feel having these guys in charge of my safety and my life. We're flying. Like, well, there's some turbulence ahead. He's just like, we'll fly through it. I know my plane. Being like, I know my car. Nah, we're good. So nobody's gonna take me? Come on, man. Are you kidding me? 7. What do we got? Galacron's Fall. We could do that. Maybe? I mean, I'll do Waycrest. I don't care. Ooh. Got 4 applications in. They're not panning out. I don't like this. I really don't like it. It's like, yo man, don't judge me, you know. I carry my weight. Alright, well, while we wait for that, I think I I'm going to do a quick be right back. So find something for us to watch. Oh, yeah, here we can do this in honor of GTA 6. Isn't that something? It's wild. That trailer was pretty incredible. All right, yeah, I will be right back in just a minute.